Hey guys, I wanted to go over some of the practice for today since I won't be here. I wanted to make sure that y'all understood what was going on. 1 and 2, y'all have seen problems like that before, but it's problems like 3 and on where you necessarily haven't seen them since you were in Algebra 1. And it's been a while, so I want to make sure that y'all remember how to do them. So your teacher may have called them something different, but the way that I call them is you have a target product and a target sum. I guarantee you they had you do this, they just may not have called it that. So my target sum, the number I'm trying to add to get, is always my B term, which, sorry, in this case, go away, thank you. Sorry, in this case is 3. And then my target product, the number I'm trying to multiply to get, is always my A times my C. So in this problem, that's 2 times 1, which is just 2. So then I have to come up with factors of 2 that can add to give me 3, which the only ones that can are the only factors of 2 are 1 and 2. Then what you do is you write your first term, which is 2x squared. That doesn't change. Then what you're going to do is write your factors with x's. And both of these are positives because positive 1 plus positive 2 gives me positive 3. So positive 1x plus positive 2x plus 1. Okay, one thing I want you to notice, it doesn't matter the order that you put these in. Some teachers will tell you it does, it doesn't. In fact, most teachers would tell you to do this in reverse. In other words, don't change your answer because it doesn't need to change. We'll tell you that it must be done this way. While this way is a little bit easier for some people because you know that you can factor a 2 out of both of these, it's not necessarily always that way and can absolutely be done in the reverse order. So since I wrote it in the reverse order first, I'm going to do it this way. So the first thing that you're supposed to do is split your problem down the middle like this. You want this sign to go with the right-hand side. So you do need to split it before that sign, but you're basically going to split it. And in this beginning, we're going to ignore this part. Don't do that to your paper. I can erase my paper a lot easier. I just want you to focus on just the left-hand side. So please don't scribble on your paper. You're going to need that right-hand side. Okay, for this beginning part, my first term is 2 times x. And then my second term is just an x. So the thing that they share in common is an x. So I'm going to pull an x out of that, which means an x will go away on this term and an x will go away on that term. And remember, if it's just an x, there's also a 1 there. So what's left over is 2x plus 1, like that. And on this next one, what we need is to also have 2x plus 1. But that's what's already there. This is why I chose to do this problem. It's almost so easy that it's hard. So if that's what's already there, then we're going to put a 1 in the front of it. Because when you distribute a 1, you get the same thing back. Okay, so now what we're going to do is pull a 2x plus 1 out of both of these terms, which means these go away. And what's left is x plus 1. So this is the factor of that problem. Now, I know that's complicated, and it was, again, such an easy problem that it could be really hard. So I'll do another one. I'm going to do another one besides 5. I'm just going to start 5 for you. So the first thing that you do need to do is see if there's a term that you can take out of all 3. So because this is 2 times x times x. This is 2 times 4 times x. This is 2 times 3. 3, not x, sorry. There we go. There is a 2 in every one of those. So I'm going to pull a 2 out, and these will go away. And then what's left stays in. So that's 2 x's. It's x squared plus 4x plus, and then a 3 is at the end. So what you're really going to do is you're going to factor this. So your answer will look like this. You'll have the 2 in the front, but then you will have your 2 factors the same way that this problem did. So you're going to ignore this 2 completely now. You'll ignore it. You don't need it because it's right here on your answer. And factor just this part. And that'll be very much the same way that we did number 3. but you're just going to factor what's left. And so this will end up being your answer. I do this on purpose anytime I have to pull something out because I will forget by the end to add it back. And those of you who are ADHD, you know who you are. You will forget also. And some of you who aren't ADHD and just don't pay attention to detail, you will forget too. So it's a very good idea to put that 2 in the very, very front. Okay. It is a combination for my ADHD, but it helps regular people too. Okay. So number 6, this will be the last one that I do, and they're all done the same way. Even these problems that don't have an A can be done the same way. Okay, so for number 6, I have my target sum, which is always my B term. So in this case, it's -7. I have my target product, which is always my A times my C, which is 3 times 4. So that's 12. Then I need to come up with all the factors of 12. So 1 and 12, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. So which one can I get -7 and how? But -3 plus -4 will give me -7. And -3 times -4 will give me a +12, which is what we need. So now what we're going to do is you're going to write your first term, which is your 3x squared. Then you're going to write these with x's. So -3x minus 4x. And then you put back in your last term, so +4. Split it down the middle. We're going to ignore this side for just a minute. So this is 3 times x, and then this one is 3 times x. So what can come out is a 3x. So a 3x can come out, and this will go away. This will go away. Remember, if there's nothing, it's a 1. So what's left is x minus 1. Now on this other side, we're going to also need an x minus 1. So what needs to go in the front for that to happen? If this is too hard for you, you can do it like this. This is 4 times x, and this is 4. The thing they have in common is a 4, right? So I know I'm going to have to take a 4 out, but I need this plus to become a minus, so I need to take a -4 out. And you can always check it. -4 times +x is -4x. -4 times -1 is a +4. So it did work out right. Now we have x minus 1s on both terms. So we're going to pull out an x minus 1. These will go away. And what's left is 3x minus 4. And this is your answer. If you guys are struggling with this, please continue to try. But starting on Monday, we're going to set these equal to 0 and solve. So you're going to actually get to see me do these. We're just going to add another step. The only difference between today and today and Monday is that we're going to set both of these equal to 0. That'll be our next step. We would do this. Don't do this. We don't have to do this yet. And then you would solve. And that's how you would actually solve 4x. So that's the only difference between today and Monday, is just setting them equal to 0 and solving. So I will definitely be able to help you guys on Monday with the factoring part because it will be a part of Monday's stuff. So please work on this the best that you can. This is a gigantic part of Algebra 2. It is super important that you understand this, and they're going to expect you to know it when you enter Algebra 2. So please, please, please study this both today's and take your notes for Monday so that you can watch it some more. Watch your Friday notes. If you don't understand it, watch your Monday notes because that will also help. And then ask for help on Monday because this is a huge part of Algebra 2. And I will see y'all on Monday.